What is going on, everybody? Beautiful people, wonderful people, ugly people, fugly people, whatever kind of people you are. Welcome to another episode of BS Commentaries. I am your gracious host, Mike, and as always, I am joined by the lovely and very sexy bald-headed K-Hart. What's going on, dude?
We're back once again, and yes, hello to everybody. Ugly, sexy, funny. You're welcome. All right, just come on in, strap yourselves in. We're about to be in full ride.
Yeah, we're gonna hold on to our butts because we are jumping in to the Jurassic Park. I can't believe I actually said Jurassic World. We're not doing Jurassic World.
That wasn't a thing yet, guy.
No, it was not a thing yet, but so we are starting Jurassic Park today, and we will just be doing the Jurassic Park trilogy. We're not going to jump into Jurassic World. I want to say for some time. I think we're going to wait on that trilogy.
Yeah,
but
so there's two of them.
Yeah, but really cool little announcement though. Me and K-Hart after this month, or actually after this trilogy though, that we do. K-Hart will pick one last movie, and then me and K-Hart will start, I want to say about a 3-month journey, because we're going to be starting Red versus Blue.
That's right, fuckers.
That's right, fuckers.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever heard you say it like that.
I tried to do it like how church does it.
By the way, for everybody wondering, the Detective Pikachu podcast last week, this son of a bitch got off that stupid noise at the end.
Oh, you mean this one? Ah! That one? We should replace every time T-Rex growls, that's what we're going to replace the sound with. Ah! That's what we're going to do.
Okay, I just took a sip of beer and I almost spat it out just because. But anyway, for everybody wondering, we always do this because we always have to remind people, because we know there's new listeners all the time. But for everybody wanting to join us and watch this movie, pull up Jurassic Park on HBO, on YouTube, put in your DVD, Blu-ray, whatever type of streaming service you have. Or if you just have the stupid Blu-ray and shit like that, just put it in.
Or for this movie, the VHS.
Yeah, put in your VHS. Let's go old school. Let's go 90s.
Show how old you are.
By the way, so I wanted to give a big shout out to the people at ILM. The company, Industrial Light and Magic, because this was one of their crowning jewels. Because I just watched the. I don't know if you've watched the documentary, the 6-part documentary on ILM.
I have not. I didn't know.
Okay, so we'll get into that a little bit later. But I think, K-Hart, it might be time to start this movie. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Alrighty. First of all, you think we should turn this music off?
Yeah, let's turn it off.
Okay, let's turn it off. All right. So, and here we go. So, are we all set, K-Hart?
We are all set.
All righty. In. Ready, set, action. I like how HBO gave that little bit of presentation right there.
Right.
Because you have HBO Max, right?
I do have HBO Max.
Okay, you're watching it on HBO Max, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. Now that was actually. I think this is the first Universal movie that we're doing.
No, we've done Universal movie before.
Have we done a Universal movie before? Okay, I couldn't remember if it was the first or second.
Yeah.
But
this might be the second, I want to say.
But we can say that this is the first Steven Spielberg movie that we're doing.
Yes, we can.
So, getting already into the movie, fun fact about this movie is ILM, Industrial Light and Magic. Of course, everybody knows that company because they made a lot of movies. They've been a part of a lot of special effects in movies, and in this movie, they wanted to use stop motion animation like claymation for dinosaurs, and instead they actually went digital, which I think was actually a better idea because I think the digital looks a lot better than the claymation. If you actually look at the little clips that they'd had of the claymation stop motion type of animation.
So what you're saying is they basically wanted to make the Jurassic Park version the Chicken Run because that's claymation. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, no. So if you, so you know the old King Kong movies, you know how the ape looked. Yeah, that's exactly how they wanted to make it. Was just like stop animation motion or stop animation motion, where you take a photo of a little bit of a model, and then after you take that photo, you move it just slightly. That's stop motion.
No, right, yeah. No, I know what stop motion is. I was trying to make a joke, sir. You gotta let me breathe. Let me work.
My fault.
But yeah, I don't think that would have worked for a movie of this scale. Claymation, I don't think so.
First of all, that raptor noise was actually used in a really crappy D-list movie called, I think, King Cobra, where a snake actually made that noise. First of all, I don't understand how a snake makes a raptor noise. That didn't make any fucking sense.
No, it doesn't. It does not.
I need to say this, K-Hard. I just love making these podcasts with you. Oh, come on. Oh, no.
Ooh.
I don't know where he has him, but I'm willing to bet he is in severe pain.
And a lot of it. Them prize ain't working, baby.
Could you imagine if they got Steve Irwin to do this role?
Oh, it would have worked. Oh, he did.
Ugh. Now, I'm actually curious if they actually did shoot the animal, because I heard gunshots, but we don't know if that particular animal actually, survived.
Right. It's hard to say that it did because look how many people were there.
Dominican Republic. They make good cigars.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
So Bob Peck, by the way, plays Robert Muldoon, and he's actually from Leeds, Yorkshire, England. He's not even from Australia, because it almost sounded like he had an Australian accent. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it does. It really does.
Dude, you buy hiking boots and you can't even get good traction on the rocks. He fucking slips.
Nah, he bought those at Payless.
And this is back when Payless was a big time company.
Isn't Payless out of business?
Payless is out of business.
That's what I thought. Okay, that's what I thought.
Which is why I can actually admire that joke even more, because you made perhaps a really good 90s reference. You made one of the best. Okay, first of all, that guy who's hammering, he's not even really hammering.
He's having fun out there, though.
I couldn't imagine actually going to the Dominican Republic and actually being in a full lawyer suit, like what's his face right there, that stupid lawyer is, because dude, I would be sweating like a whore in church.
No, it's definitely hot out there in the DR, so I get it. Trust me, I get it.
So when I mentioned, by the way, that Dominican Republic makes really good cigars, for everybody who is out there wondering, like the good countries to smoke cigars, never smoke a Cuban. They're overrated. I will say that right now. They are the most overrated fucking cigars in the world. Not to mention, if you're gonna pay the prices for that, you might as well pay. I mean, just pay $50 for a good Dominican Republic, and you'll get a good smoke.
I hear that. I'm not a cigar expert, so I have no idea.
I mean, I can actually say I'm a little bit of a cigar connoisseur. That's the only thing that I can say. But I have smoked a Cuban cigar, and they're not worth the hype.
Okay. Look at this old technology.
Looks like a Garth Brooks concert,
right? Hold on.
Oh my god, dude! Is that like an Apple Macintosh?
No, I don't even think that's a Macintosh. That might be a compact.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go. See, real quickly, I love how Laura Dern, who plays Dr. Ellie Sadler, right here. She's all in denim. She's got the denim shirt. She's got the denim jeans. That's a good look for her.
You couldn't do that. You couldn't pull that off today, though. All denim.
I don't know. You can do it. You can do it easily.
Really?
You can really easy. Yeah, you can easily do it. I've got really good jeans, and I got a really nice denim shirt.
All denim. Oh man.
Oh wait. Let me try this. How about this? All denim jeans, all denim shirt, and an all denim jacket.
Nope. Nope. Stay in the closet. Keep that in the drafts. Keep that in the drafts, please.
Little bastard.
Get your first look at this 6-foot turkey and see where they're clear. He moves like a bird.
Is it just me, or does this kid just like ooze attitude?
Oh yeah, without question.
Jesus. That is false right there. That actually has been proven false. That T-Rex's sight was not based off of movement. If you're standing still, he'll see you.
I think all media has captured that pretty much, except for this franchise.
Well, I mean, they were doing a really good job, especially with Steven Spielberg. He got a lot of paleontologists and biobotanists, which Ellie Sattler is a biobotanist. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
And they were asking about all these questions, and they actually were asking all the questions. Is this true? Is this true? And a lot of paleontologists even said, it can't be proven, but we believe it's true. So they were going off of the information that they had already. Right. But as we all know, later in the years, that scientific evidence has actually gotten disproved.
That they can't see if you move. Yeah, that doesn't really track. I think this franchise, they do it based off of smell. I think that's what they do.
Yeah. First of all, could you actually imagine being in the Badlands of Utah?
No, I couldn't. Not with this weather.
No, I'm sorry.
No, you couldn't catch me doing that.
They smell. Okay, first of all, can you and me agree that, as we were kids, we didn't smell because our mothers made sure we took baths, we took showers, but the only thing that smelled was our rooms.
Which never made sense because I'm like, how?
It's hilarious because, our moms, first of all, I'm not going to lie, both yours and my mother did a really good job at raising us. Mm-hmm. But how the hell did they not raise us to actually have a decent smelling room?
Oh.
What the hell do you think he's doing in here? We were saving that.
He just opened that up.
I'm not going to lie. If I actually had a bottle of champagne in the fridge, in the refrigerator, and someone actually opens my bottle of champagne that I was saving for a special. Now, how dusty was that fucking finger?
Very dusty.
Jesus.
What was that bottle?
But anyway, like I was saying, if someone was to pull my bottle of champagne that I'm saving for a special occasion out of the refrigerator and pops it open, first of all, you're getting popped in your fucking eye because that's just a no-no.
Right.
By the way, the great Richard Attenborough, brilliant actor, by the way, from Cambridge, England, of course, passed away almost 10 years ago, actually.
Wow, it's been so long.
I know, right? Dude, look at the look at the clipping on the refrigerator. It says "Space Alien stole my face." What the fuck?
Probably the latest movie probably the latest fake movie coming out at the time. That's usually how that works.
National Enquirer. You know what? I'm actually with him. I don't care for lawyers either, unless they're actually helping me get out of prison.
Right.
Well, your kind not put too fine a point on it. I mean, let's face it, in your particular field, you're the top minds.
So right now, I need to brag to you, K-Hart. I'm actually drinking what's called a Rodler.
Okay.
So it's something that the Germans. It's something that the Germans invented, and I think you'll actually find it very tasty. And so what you do is, so say you have like an actual like beer stein, like an actual German beer stein. What you do is you actually pour like a small little can of Sprite in it, and you pour 2 beers in it, or two Bud Lights in it. And it's really tasty.
I understand. Okay.
Oh my God. I just noticed the Elmer's glue on the fucking table there. Man, that brings me back.
I know that's right, man.
I think that brings all of us back to like what, elementary school?
Elementary school. I haven't used Elmer's glue in a long time.
Oh no! I just noticed it on the fucking table. There was a Rainier beer on the fucking table. Oh my God!
I wouldn't have noticed that because I don't.
No way! Oh my God! Okay, I'm going to. And that driver was pissed off that he left his door open.
Don't better close my door.
Well, yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
No, so real quickly, it was called Rainier Ale, but what it is Rainier beer or Rainier Ale. It's hello, Newman. And of course, he's just stuffing his face. Ugh.
So also, that's where this meme comes from.
Well, yeah, because he was on Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Wayne Knight was on Seinfeld, and he played Newman.
Right.
But anyway, no. So the Rainier Ale that was on the table. So Rainier beer is very famous here in Washington because, of course, it was named after Mount Rainier. But I forgot that Rainier originally had ale beers, and they sold it in certain parts of America, but it was mostly in like the northwestern parts of America and the Central America as well.
All right. What's up?
Yeah. I can't believe it's taken me that long to actually see it. Oh my God. First of all, the greatest goddamn laugh in the world. Here it comes. Ready? How did he do that? I want to know how he did that.
Right.
Oh, you dick. You just put it on a piece of pie and someone's going to think that's fucking whipped cream on there.
Oh.
Could you?
That was gross.
Could you actually imagine taking a bite of pie and be like, what the fuck kind of whipped cream is this?
Right. That was very disgusting.
Really? So wait a minute. Wait. So time out a second. So you just got paid over $500,000 or at least $1 million. And you want the guy who just paid you $1 million to pick up the check? The
guy who just sat down at that.
Exactly. But first of all, like you are a cheap son of a bitch.
Right.
As we all know, the legendary Jeff Goldblum playing Dr. Ian Malcolm.
Who's everywhere these days.
I don't even think... is there such a thing as a chaostician?
One more time?
Is there such a thing as a chaostician?
Not sure.
He's just like, don't you touch my leg. I feel so. The background right there is also a little bit of ILM magic as well, because of course they're not really flying in the helicopter, but I mean it's just really good use of screening and special effects.
Shout out to the green screen.
Yeah, there you go. And as we all know, this is not Costa Rica. This is Hawaii, motherfuckers. Right. So from what I've heard, there is no way to get to that point in the, like, right there on that island.
Yeah.
Because apparently if you actually got through that entire jungle, you would get lost. That would suck.
That would. Especially since you don't know where nothing is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I don't think there's anything man-made over there either.
I don't think on that part of the island, no. I think there is a small town. Now, first of all, this is what I don't understand. So the lawyer, Donald Gennaro, who's played by Martin Ferrero, and of course Ian Malcolm. Look at Ian Malcolm. You're going to a tropical, humid climate, and you're wearing a fucking big ass leather jacket. Now, see, that's another thing I love about Jurassic Park is it did throw in some comic relief in that point.
It needs to. For what's about to happen anyway.
Hold on to your butts. I'm not gonna lie. So the Jurassic Park Jeeps that I've actually seen people who have that detail on there, like the decal and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's such a popular way to design your car or make your car look or make your Jeep, look a lot better. But I've also seen it was actually in Olympia, the state of the capital city of Washington, where I saw it was a Jeep, but it looked like the Ford, like the visitor tour cars that they're about to take in this movie, and they had it painted in that tour car. And I was just like, wow, I've never seen a Jeep look like that before.
Right. Man.
$10,000 volts. Good God.
That's a lot of power. That's a lot of damage.
Hey, I mean, I've I can actually say I've had 5,000 volts go through me.
Yeah, you can.
The stability of the island. Okay, first of all, the stability is this. The island is floating. That's the stability. Now, another thing about ILM, or I actually watched a Jurassic Park, like a little short Jurassic Park documentary.
Right.
And the fact that the actors here, like right here, this where they see their first dinosaur, this is how good of actors they got. Because they're not looking at a dinosaur. They're not even looking at a model. They're actually, this is just them doing a reaction to something they can't see. And that, in my opinion, is a sign of a really good actor or actress, is that you can react to something that you can't see and be a great, genuine reaction in the movie.
Right.
But let's be honest, what's your reaction to this if you actually saw that?
What the hell? Like how Charles Barkley does. Yeah.
again, here's ILM's brilliance in the digital. Now you can actually tell a little bit that it is digital, but
yeah.
it still looks so real.
Yeah.
You crazy son of a
Bitch,
bitch.
you did it.
Jesus. I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger, I always got Brachiosaurus and Brontosaurus mixed up.
I mean, they are both Bro and Brack, so I get it.
Bro and Brax.
They're right there. They're right next to each other.
Mm-hmm. No, hold that comment for later, though. Just hold it. Hold that comment for later. They have a T-Rex.
Why would you have a T-Rex?
Well, I mean, being honest with you, if you're gonna have a dinosaur park, what's the point of having a dinosaur park if you don't have Tyrannosaurus Rex?
True. Now, if you don't mind, I have to make a Vine joke.
Uh-oh.
So I don't know if you guys remember the "What Are Those" trend, but somebody made a "What Are Those" song using this song. So it used to go, "What are those?
What
are those?"
Yeah. I remember those. I actually remember those. I remember that stupid trend.
Yeah.
Can we actually say that Vine and TikTok are almost the exact same thing? Because Vine and TikTok actually have like those stupid challenges, but I think I might catch a little bit of slack on this one. Is it just me, or the challenges that come up on TikTok are completely stupid? Because I feel like people are so desperate for entertainment at this point that they are doing challenges like the Sprite challenge, where you have to drink a whole fucking can of Sprite and without burping.
That's not a challenge. I can do that my damn self. That ain't no
Well,
challenge.
I mean, it's so stupid. Can we actually agree that that a lot of us, like not all of us, but most of us here in America and around the world, are very desperate for entertainment?
Yeah. I mean, but can you blame us though? Like they're about to fold HBO Max any day now. So
wait, what now?
So okay, I know this is not really
related.
Oh,
is it because of the Batgirl stuff?
Yeah, they're talking about folding HBO Max and putting it onto Discovery Plus.
Oh crap!
I know, right?
Shit.
Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I just mean like, can you blame us though? Because look at what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, I'm curious if they're going to have like HBO shows on Discovery Plus.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. But
so real quickly, that right there, he says, I have lines. Richard actually forgot his lines. He actually had to have a cue card out, and Spielberg went like this. He's like, I forgot my lines. And he was like this. He's like, do you have cue cards for it? He says, I wrote them down just so I could remember it. And Spielberg was like, roll with it. Take it out of your pocket and roll with it. And that's the thing that I think that you and I can discuss this real quickly about Steven Spielberg is he works so well with the actors and actresses that he works with that he does very well with improv.
So what you're saying is that's Spielberg magic.
There you go.
I get it.
Now, Robin Williams originally was supposed to be the voice of Mr. DNA here. And apparently this guy, Greg Burson, who was voicing Mr. DNA right here, replaced voice actors Dawes Butler and Mel Blanc following their deaths in 88 and 89 for the Looney Tunes.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Oh, that makes sense.
No, I was about to make a really bad joke, and I just had to just stop myself. But no, Greg Burson did a lot of the voice acting roles in he was in Space Jam because he had to do certain Looney Tunes.
Right. Man.
Sophisticated. That's such a redneck way of saying it.
Sophisticated.
Sophisticated.
Yeah.
That's like saying I got educated.
No, I hear that.
I still think that Robin Williams might have made this role. I mean, would it had been a minor role for Robin Williams? Yes, but I think he could have. Do people understand that Robin Williams is a man of 1,000 voices, and he could have honestly pulled that off so well?
Without question. Without question.
Okay, first of all, that was not a frog. That was a toad. There's a people.
How do we still not know the difference between those?
So, a frog has very smooth skin, and a toad has like these little warts and bumps and rough skin.
Right.
I would totally take this tour. I'm not gonna lie. As long as I don't get eaten.
Well, there's no guarantee that you won't get eaten.
I don't know. I'm a ginger. I don't know if I would survive Hollywood.
What does that have to do with anything? What do you mean?
There's certain stereotypes that just don't survive. Okay, real quickly, we can talk about Samuel L. Jackson in this movie. You know the stereotype that horror movies play in.
Yeah.
And again, I feel like that's the same thing with gingers. Gingers don't survive certain movies.
Well,
but I will say this though, the Hollywood stereotype of like how African Americans don't survive horror movies, that's actually changed in the last couple of years.
Yeah, because we star in them now. You can't kill off the stars.
Well, not only that, but aren't we trying to become woke and everything? But we're trying to have equality. So you want more white people. You want more white people dying in your horror movies.
I didn't say that. I didn't co-sign that. I just want to let y'all know that. I did not.
Oh, come on. Who the fuck cares if you offend anybody? It's white people. Nobody gets offended by that shit.
Just letting you know. I'm just letting y'all know right now that I didn't tell him to say that. I did not DM him that. I'm just saying. Don't come after me. Now, do I co-sign it? Absolutely, but still, I didn't say that.
By the way, of course, BD Wong playing Dr. Henry Wu, and as we all know him from Law and Order Special Victims Unit. So, Jurassic Park, in my opinion, was beyond its time at this point because the visual effects and the special effects that they did in this movie, especially with the robotic dinosaurs, it was just beyond its time. And it was something that people had never seen before, because when ILM first came into existence, they were doing Star Wars movies, and they were baffling people's minds with the special effects and everything. And they kept getting better and better as the years progressed. And as the technology got better, especially in this movie, they went to digital. They started going digital with a lot of the dinosaurs, and it just absolutely blew people's minds.
Right. I wonder how all these movies would have done theater-wise if they were all digital instead of what they went with for right now.
I don't know. I kind of feel like a lot of the movies that weren't digital, if they could have gone digital, they might have been slightly better. But I'm just saying, I don't know. For some reason, I love the old ILM stuff, especially like the Indiana Jones movies, who at the time didn't have digital, and the special effects were still good. Nice necklace, by the way. I remember a lot of people wore those types of gemstones that he's wearing.
Yeah, Jeff got drip. He definitely has drip.
You'll find that a group composed entirely of female animals will breed. No,
He said the thing.
Life finds a way.
He said the thing.
So a group of female dinosaurs are just going to turn lesbian and then also turn trans and breed.
Listen, all I'm saying is life finds a way. That's all I'm saying. Life finds a way.
The look on his face, like when he asked if he bred raptors, he's just like, I just told you I don't want to repeat myself again.
Right. Ooh.
Oh, boy. Hey,
What?
look at that. That's a lot of steak right there. Oh, yeah.
Why they got that Chicago Bull up there? Yeah. I just had to get that one out. It was dumb, but I had to get it out. I'm sorry.
No. Dumb jokes are even better. So you're telling me the only way that Michael Jordan could lose is to the Raptors?
Possibly. Possibly. Ooh, and you just hear the guts.
Look at the facial expression. Again, you need to give it up to these actors and actresses because they're not, they can't see what they're supposed to be seeing, but they're doing such a great job, and their facial expressions and their emotions are making it's what made this movie so good, is that they were able to do such a great job with not seeing what they're supposed to see.
Right. That is interesting how they can react to something that they can't see.
So in the Jurassic Park documentary that I watched, Spielberg stood behind them with a megaphone and was just making noises, and he made a screeching noise, and it made Laura Dern, Ellie Sadler, like jump almost over the wall. He scared her so bad.
Yikes.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. Again, Steve Irwin would have really made a great Robert Muldoon, but I'm glad that he wasn't, because I couldn't bear to see the crocodile hunter die twice.
Yeah. No, you're right there. Ooh.
God damn.
They even ate the face.
Are you really seriously? Oh, wow. That actually looks very appetizing. But he seriously asked that question?
Who's hungry? Yeah. Wouldn't you be?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've actually seen some shit, and I honestly could say that I could still see that again, and then about an hour later eat.
Right. Like, I don't know if people can make full home cooked meals and then watch a horror film. Don't get that.
Mm.
Right.
I think it kind of depends on the horror movie.
Right.
I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I could watch the Halloween remakes and be like, okay, I'm gonna eat meatloaf and mashed potatoes right now. But I'm not gonna lie. I hate the Halloween remakes, because all it is just blood and boobs. I mean,
I'll take one of those bees.
I know which bee you're taking.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I don't know. I can't really get into movies like that. That it's just about nudity. It's about certain nudity and blood. And I can't get into that. I'm just sorry.
You're not wrong. So it is your opinion after all.
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like now with rated R movies, especially horror movies, there needs to be a certain type of like sexuality or sexual images that need to be put onto the screen to actually appease to certain people. And most of the time it's misogynistic guys. I'm not going to say it's all guys, but I'm just saying, like, why I don't understand why we have to just like keep sexualizing women in that term of point to actually make a good movie. But again, you know, I mean, it's everybody's got different strokes. I'll say that. I'm just gonna say everybody's got different strokes. If they like those movies, they like those movies.
Right.
Nature didn't do shit. It was called a meteorite hit the fucking earth and it killed everything. I've actually heard that like John Hammond's canes, like if you actually found one of them on eBay, or if you actually were to buy a replica, you're paying $90 for a cane.
Yeah, that's expensive.
That's really expensive for a walking stick. I'm sorry. I could go out to the forest right now and get a good walking stick, and I wouldn't have to pay a fucking cent.
Right. Well, so what I was about to say was, do you ever just think about how unlucky dinosaurs were that like this rock hit the planet and we have not had that happen since?
Oh,
like a rock that
dude,
big.
I mean, you know, you're not wrong. I mean, you're absolutely right. Dinosaurs were the most unluckiest animals in the world.
So,
I mean, for billions of years, we haven't had another fucking meteorite hit the earth like that.
right. Not what well we've had meteorites, but not one that big.
No, not one that big. I don't think there. And here's the thing. I think if there. Why do you think that? But no, I think if a meteor that big was to actually come like about, I want to say about almost a million miles away from the earth, I think that we would actually be so prepared that we could actually destroy it.
Probably. You know, Lord knows we have all them lasers in Area 51.
Mm-hmm.
So just waiting.
Joseph Mazzello and Ariana Richards playing Tim and Lex.
The kitties.
Mm-hmm. And actually, funnily enough, Mazzello actually played in a really cool World War II HBO miniseries called The Pacific.
I think I've heard of
it. And he also played John Deacon in the biopic Bohemian Rhapsody.
Okay, that one I've heard of. Definitely. Bohemian Rhapsody.
But Ariana only had one major role. She only had one major role, and it was that. That's it.
That's kind of tough.
And then she was in the second Jurassic Park movie, but as just like a short little cameo, basically.
That's kind of cheap.
Oh, I just looked that she was actually on an episode of the Golden Girls. That's actually pretty interesting.
That's an improvement.
Dude, Alan is just like, why are you following me?
Leave me alone.
Actually, real quickly, hey, he looks like Carl on the Family Matters with Urkel. He's like, go home, go home, go home, go home.
Yeah.
And then I'm just expecting Tim to be like, I don't have to take this. I'm going home.
I'm going home.
Oh my God. I actually can't believe I got that one out.
Yeah. No, you got it.
I just noticed the numbers that they have on those vans. It's number 4 and number 5. So what happened to number 1 through 3?
That's what I'm saying.
Why didn't I build in Orlando? Thank God you didn't build in Orlando.
You would have been in the water.
Mm.
You would have been in the water.
So fun thing is, I was again that Jurassic Park movie or documentary that I was watching. Sam Neill was talking about the first time he ever saw like Samuel L. Jackson in a scene. He goes like this. He's like, I knew he was going to die. And they asked him, he's like, why'd you think that? He's like, because the guy who always smokes dies.
Well,
and I'm just like, I just went like this. I'm just like, nice save.
Yeah. Without spoiling anyway.
Mm-hmm. See, I hated that joke. That was
The
just
King
dumb.
Kong joke?
Yeah, that was just dumb. To me, at least.
Well, hey, they had to get it off real quick since King Kong was a rival at the time.
Yeah, good point. So he's absolutely right, by the way. Richard Kiley was the voice of the Jurassic Park tour guide. And for everybody who doesn't know, Kiley was just mostly a Broadway actor, but he did do a lot of film and television and stage works. And the bad part is that he actually died 6 years later after the release of this movie.
Well, wait a minute. What about the other ones?
Which one?
Well, I mean the other movie, because I know that another movie came shortly after this one.
Oh no, he never did any voice acting roles for that one.
Oh, damn, that's even worse. Look at Sam with hair. You don't see that no more.
You know, I was about to say something, but I didn't want to. First of all, you just like look at him. He's just sucking on that cigarette.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! Look at that little squishy guy, that little stress dude that he has right there. You don't see those anymore.
No, you don't.
So he's drinking a soda and he's eating a beef jerky.
Did he slim down between this movie and Space Jam?
He did, actually.
But I'm like, I don't remember him being that big.
No, he actually did slim down pretty well during that production, because I think at the time they said that his cholesterol and his cholesterol was very high. So he did a really good job at slimming down. But of course, in Space Jam, he plays a stereotypical fat ass, and of course, in every movie, like we've said for so long, what's the biggest cliche in movies is that fat people are clumsy and stupid.
Well, no, he wasn't stupid in the movie. He was just clumsy.
Well, yeah, he was kind of stupid though. You need to admit that he was a little stupid.
Right.
But I mean, that was part of the role. So I will not give the stupidity part, but I will give the clumsiness part.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of want that car now.
Oh, it's a Jurassic Park Jeep?
Mm-hmm. Well, not the Jeep, but also the Ford. And I don't drive Fords. I do not drive Fords. That's the thing.
Oh, this is a 93, so unless you want to go back, get that old one.
Mm-hmm.
Eat man. Woman inherits the earth.
The look that they gave her.
Oh, Lord.
Live bait.
Not the goat.
Not the goat. Well, it depends on what goat it is. I'm not gonna lie. If you gave sports fans a choice, which goat are you feeding to the T-Rex? Most of them are saying LeBron James.
Nah, I think most of them would say Tom Brady.
I think so. I think you're absolutely right on that one. I think they would say Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Well, he's not wrong on that point. And it's just like, I am so disappointed.
Oh, because they wanted something to go down.
Mm.
Jeff, back up from the camera.
He's an asshole.
Close your mouth, man.
The feeling is mutual. The essence of chaos. Just such an interesting concept. I'm not going to lie. Have you actually ever seen that movie, The Butterfly Effect, with what's his face, fucking Adam Kutcher?
No, I haven't.
Or no, Ashton Kutcher. Ashton Kutcher.
I haven't.
And in my opinion, it's just it's kind of it's a thriller movie, but it's just like, it's an iffy one.
Right.
Very iffy movie. How am I noticing the fucking Jurassic Park Jeep right there? I never noticed the Jeep until now. Wow. Is it amazing how you can watch a movie and then like 20 years later, you just notice new things about the movie?
Yeah. That's different.
His fingers are wet.
You trying to say something there, my friend?
See, I'm right again. Nobody could have predicted that Dr. Grant would suddenly jump out of a moving vehicle.
Well, first of all, it's not really that great of a moving vehicle if it's only going 5 miles an hour. You don't really have to worry about getting hurt.
Right.
No, talking to yourself is a sign that you're going insane. Dude, Nedry's station is such a pigsty.
I wonder why.
Fucking stupid fat people.
Oh, there's the barber. There's the barbers.
Yeah, there.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I just saw floppy disks. Good Lord.
I don't see those no more.
No, those are ancient history.
Watch out.
Whoopsies.
I fell on air. That's crazy.
I'm even wondering how the hell she tripped.
Right.
Because there was nothing there to trip over. I don't think anybody's going to listen to you. I'm just saying. See? I'll be honest, if you actually saw this in person, a real live, like drugged up Triceratops, you're I don't know.
You mean one that couldn't move and get up?
Yeah, pretty much. But you're just like shitting yourself because it's just like, is this real? And once again, this is an animatronic Triceratops, but the detail that ILM did into creating this animatronic is just, look, I mean, it breathes, it blinks, everything moves.
I hope so.
I mean, it's
Can't have it being
incredible.
too fake. I hope so. Yeah.
I'm just noticing her horn has a bunch of ew.
So fingers out his mouth.
That is just okay. I mean, that's just gross. That's just gross. I'm sorry. Also, I noticed that Triceratops has a lot of snot in its nose. Is it just? I'm wondering what the hell's in Alan Grant's little pocket on his belt, because I don't think it's a knife.
No.
It's got to be a flask.
Think so?
I don't know. I mean, wouldn't you be carrying a flask?
Shit.
All right. So here's the $1 million question. If you're carrying a flask, what are you putting in it? I already know exactly what I'm putting in a flask.
You sure?
Lord have mercy.
I'm putting in Tullamore Dew whiskey. Ew. No, please. Okay.
Was she playing in dirt?
So Laura Dern has actually been on a podcast before, and she said, what is the most common question you're asked by fans? And she says, aren't you the one who put your hand in dinosaur shit?
Man, that's crazy.
I love this line coming up here.
So that's where this comes from.
Yep. Oh, you didn't know about that meme?
No, I know about the meme. I'm just like, where's it come from? I didn't know that. Oh
my God. And she's just digging in it. She put her full fucking hands in that. Why does it look like that dinosaur's been eating carrots?
Right.
Oh my God. That's so disturbing.
Right. And there's a whole mountain of it too.
Mm-hmm. Tenacious. That's the word for it.
Yeah.
What seconds are you at, by the way?
I may be at least a second ahead of you. Okay, 53:39.
53:39. So it should be. So I'm gonna pause it and unpause. There we go. Now we're caught up.
We're right now. We shouldn't have been no more than 2 seconds.
Yeah, we were. I think we were like 2 seconds. You were 2 seconds ahead of me, just slightly. That's why I fast forwarded and I was trying to time it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious of how we're. I think 30 podcasts in, and we still can't get lined up. It happens every show.
Every time. Well, actually, no, not every time. Because remember.
What was the movie that we were perfectly timed up? Actually,
wasn't it the battle?
Was it Heartbreak Ridge?
It might be Heartbreak Ridge. Yeah.
Wow, that's. I feel like that's incredible that we were able to be completely timed up on that one.
Yeah, especially since that one is not on a streaming service.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, I mean, it's on Amazon, but I don't think Amazon's technically a streaming service.
No.
Go ahead and keep talking here for about 15 seconds, man. I'm gonna go dark for a couple seconds.
All right. While he's gone, I just want to say I hope y'all have a fantastic evening watching the movie with us. I'm having a lot of fun with this movie. This is actually my first time watching this movie. I've never seen this movie in its entirety. I have only ever seen bits and pieces of it. But other than that, I'm still waiting on somebody to get cleaned up. That's what I'm really waiting on. Because then I'm going to start hollering and screaming and all that good stuff. Because I know that's what y'all really came for. But we're not there yet. I think we'll get there in the second hour of the movie. Because right now we're at 55 minutes and some change. So We'll see. I think business is about to start picking up pretty soon. This is now nighttime and raining. And there's the flask.
Oh, hell yeah, free. I love kids.
I feel like this song is just like so ominous to like spy music.
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah. Oh, at least Ian's carrying a fucking flask.
I didn't answer your question. So as a non-alcohol drinker, my go-to is Sprite and cranberry.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
So let me get this straight. You'll smoke cigars, but you won't smoke, or you won't drink alcohol. Smoke alcohol, drink alcohol.
I mean, if I'm smoke alcohol, that sounds kind of crazy. No, it's just a personal choice, and I've learned that cigars are more of a celebratory thing. That's something you do every day. Hopefully.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's fair enough.
So.
Actually, funnily enough, you actually can smoke alcohol because it's like, so the part of the cigar that you actually puff on,
Right.
you actually like dip it in alcohol, and you actually kind of get that taste of alcohol a little bit. I mean, it's interesting, but I hardly ever do it with my cigars.
I see. So, are they stealing samples?
Embryos.
Well, not the same.
And I think
thing,
I think it's hilarious. Like that looks full, honestly.
It does.
So yeah, so what he was doing is stealing embryos and giving it to another company. That way they could make their own Jurassic Park. But it's just like why bother stealing the embryos when you know that Jurassic Park's already up there?
Exactly.
Jealous type.
Right.
So the funny thing is that they said that they stopped, and originally they stopped right in front of the T-Rex paddock, but as you could see on that site, he said, "Check the vending." Damn, that's fat shaming at its finest.
Very.
But when the vehicles actually stopped, you could see that there was plants all around them because they were going through like bushes and shit. So how could they have stopped in front of the T-Rex paddock?
Right. So the issue here is that the van just stopped.
Yeah, those two tour vans stopped.
Of course.
That was the only smart thing Nedry did, was actually not turn the raptor fences off.
Right.
With his clearance, he could have actually could have gotten through all of that without having to turn off all the shit.
Right. And you can barely see where you're going.
You stupid asshole. Stupid. First of all, it was pointing to the left.
Right.
The way he's like, he's spinning it in anger.
Because he didn't know it could be moved.
Good Lord, he smoked that thing all the way down to the butt.
All right.
Oh God. Is it just me, or is it just hilarious when Samuel L. Jackson gets pissed?
It's always hilarious. That's why it's in the script.
There's Tom Brady again. Oh, okay. So those
Oh.
aren't Fords actually. Those are Jeeps. Okay. Oh no, they are Fords. I just saw the Ford.
But
logo
I've
on
seen what I was saying was I've seen Jeeps with that job.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen Jeeps with those jobs as well.
Yeah.
Bug-eyed little bastard.
Huh.
Are they heavy? Then they're expensive. Put them back.
You don't tell me what to do. You're not my father. That would actually be pretty cool.
That would be.
That would actually
having
be pretty
those
cool to
goggles.
Okay, first of all, if you fill up an entire water bottle with rainwater, I'm not gonna lie, I would actually drink that water.
Well, I mean, it did come from the heavens, so why not?
Because it's all natural.
Yeah.
Yo, is Tim? He is wearing Nike lows.
Yeah. What are you looking at? Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh. Oh dear.
Business is about to pick up.
Now, how can you sleep like that with your neck bent like that? I don't know anybody who can sleep like that.
I can't. Stay your ass in the car.
How is rumblings like that a sign of power coming back on? That there's just no way. I'm sorry. You deserve
And
to
the
get
goat got gone too.
Yeah, he deserves to get eaten just because of that stupid statement.
Right. Ooh.
Oh my god. Yep. Whew. Yep. And T-Rex is just like, okay, you don't have the volts on. There goes Tom Brady. He just got swallowed. You know, I actually had to turn the subtitles on at one point to actually find out what he said.
Oh, right.
But yeah, because he says, "Oh Jesus, oh Jesus."
This man went to the bathroom.
Well, first of all, that's the most interesting spot for a porta potty, or for like a built up bathroom. Now, see, that's not good when those wires are snapping back like that. I'm sorry, that's just not good. My God, dude, look at that. That is ILM magic right there, and that T-Rex looks real. Now, be honest, in this situation, you're honestly shitting yourself.
Oh, I have shit so many bricks at that point.
No, put it down. What kind of flashlight is that? That looked like a boombox.
Oh, those
flashlight.
are the kids.
That looked like a boombox turned into a flashlight. Seriously, like, how stupid are you when you freaking... Oh my God. You got lucky.
He said, I ain't hear nothing.
Uh-huh. You want to know the bad part is that he's actually read Dr. Grant's book, and he read about how T-Rex's vision is based on movement. So the fact that they're all moving, it just makes no sense.
Right? He said,
I'm curious.
He said, I know y'all in there.
I know you're all in there.
Stop playing with me.
I'm curious of how loud that roar was in the theaters, like original theaters, because I know they turned the volume up like really loud in those original theaters.
Right.
Stop! Turn the. Oh no!
Lord have mercy.
Oh fuck! Berries.
Grown ass man gonna leave the kids like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, really, right? Is it weird that he broke through the top of that friggin' car, but that T-Rex can't break that stupid piece of glass?
Well, I mean, I think that's plexiglass, not glass.
Oh, I feel like that would make
Never
sense.
mind.
Yeah. Oh my god. Ugh. And T-Rex is just like having a meal out of that fucking car.
He's eating the car, and you know.
I cannot imagine those tires taste good.
No.
Now the question is, how do you pick the tire out of your teeth?
You don't.
Oh, dude, that would ruin your clothes so badly, just like getting that much mud on them.
Oh, without question.
Yeah, now you regret your. Oh, that's not smart.
Because he was about to go for it too. That's
yeah, you fucking idiot. I'm not gonna lie, the funniest death in the entire movie is just coming up. I can't help but laugh at this.
Yeah.
And he just tossed Dr. Ian like a rag doll. French fries?
Yoink!
Lunchtime. So real quickly, the funny thing so this is why I find it so funny is because he's like, no. And I'm just like, really? You're going to say no? And what makes you think that'll prevent the T-Rex from eating you? You dumb.
Well, don't say that.
Well, first of all, she shouldn't have screamed.
Yeah. Ooh.
I don't think you could stay still.
No,
Could you actually stay still at that point?
I mean, I'm built different, so I could. I don't know about the rest of y'all.
I don't know. I mean, I would have a hard time staying still. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm not gonna lie. A lot of things don't scare me. It takes a lot to scare me, but I feel like I would be terrified in that situation. Jesus, man. T-Rex wants that car. It wants to really eat that car. Oh, good. Oh, my. Oh, dear.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm. Looked like that thing was built over a cliff.
Yeah, it was, because that way they couldn't. Because that wasn't supposed to happen. That's why.
Look, you're choking me. She's choking the shit out of him.
Ooh.
Oh, God. Grab the... Oh, thank God she grabbed the wire. Whew. All right, quick review. What seconds are we at right now?
We are at an hour 9:56.
Okay, cool. Yep. We're perfectly timed up.
Mm-hmm. What's nuts is they haven't found out yet.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody inside.
2 million. Yeah, like it'd be interesting to see what a computer hacker could do to a major theme park computer system. It'd be interesting because, like, I mean, I'm being honest. Like, could you, if you were like a complete technical computer genius, to where you can take over an entire theme park, hold them hostage, Be honest. You would hold Walt Disney theme park hostage and ask for $1 billion.
I'd ask for a couple billion, not just $1 billion. Oh Lord, look what he's doing.
God, he just smashed through the fucking fence.
Right.
All-terrain wheels right there.
Right.
Now, what I don't understand is why he wants to get the Jeep down there when he can just walk there.
There's an answer, but I'm not going to say what it is. But there is an answer.
Fucking stupid fat fucking people.
All right, he said it, not
Goddamn.
me. He said it, not me.
Well, I mean, come on. There's the ring sound, and then he slips down the stupid hill and tumbles down, and then he also loses the Barbasol can. Oh wait, no, that didn't happen until like a little bit later.
Ooh.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Brother, you do not have time.
No, just go. Just fucking leave, okay? Please. It would benefit your life if you just go to the dock now.
Yeah.
And I just like how that dinosaur is just screwing with him. Like, it's seriously screwing with him. Oh dear. When I first saw that this like the Dilophosaurus was actually going to be in the new Jurassic World movie, I was just like, okay, cool. Now we get to see a better CGI version of this one.
Did you like the last one? I know we're not really talking about that one.
I mean, it was okay. I mean, it was all right. It wasn't great, but it was okay.
It's not a dog.
I was gonna say the same stinking thing. Like, it's like, seriously, it's not a dog. It's a fucking dinosaur. Oh, no wonder you're fat and stupid. I'm sorry. Just because he acted like it was a dog, he deserves his fate. Oh my lord. Ew.
So, fun fact.
He just jizzed on him.
I'm about to say something else. But I'm glad you said it. So
facial.
And there go the embryos. So, fun fact: the same amount of people who died. Actually, no, I fucked it up. My bad.
Okay.
So this movie has already tied the amount of people that die in the latest movie.
Oh yeah.
Because like,
my god.
Because spoilers, in the newest one, only 2 people die.
Oh yeah, there was only 2 people that died.
Only 2 people died, and we've already matched that quota.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm not gonna lie, that big mud pile looked like a big old pile of dew. It just looked like a big. It looked like a big old pile of dookie.
I mean, it is mud.
You know, I was actually a little bit surprised when he was getting eaten that blood didn't splatter all over the window. Or windows, excuse me. She's hyperventilating, man. Get her a paper bag.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Well, I mean, because I did have an anxiety attack last week, but they said that doing that is actually the worst possible thing that you can actually do during an anxiety attack.
No,
but at that time, you know, back in the 90s, that's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Now he's got to climb up a tree. I used to do that so often when I was a kid. It's just like anytime I actually had the opportunity to climb a tree, I would do it. And then there was actually a time I fell, like I slipped and fell about 14 feet and hit branch after branch.
Oh, so
And
you got that cartoon fall. Okay.
I did have that cartoon fall, but here's a fun fact. I didn't break a single bone. I only came away with bruises.
Ouch.
Now, the fact that he's in the front seat and he didn't fly out of that fucking car actually really surprises me.
Yeah.
Because I'm curious, when he went over, like the only place that you could have been is between the back seats, like right there in the middle of those seats in the back of the car. God damn it, Grant. And he just turned the wheel. Jesus. That was the worst thing you could have done.
One thing about this franchise is they make sure the kids don't die.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, that is I mean, we talked about it in another podcast about how that's a big rule in either thrillers, horror movies, or action movies like this, is that kids don't die.
Nope.
That's why I didn't like the Halloween series, because it was I can't remember what Halloween. Oh, fuck me in the anus sphincter.
Oh Lord.
Dear God. It's your fault, you asshole. You turned the wheel. Just go. Just climb. Just go. Just jump out. Forget it. They're not listening to me.
I mean, I hope not.
Yeah, see, what's the point?
This
what's
is
the
a
point?
29-year-old movie. I hope they're not listening.
But anyway, so like I was saying, that's why I really didn't like one of the Halloween movies, because it was focused on Michael Myers actually killing, I think, either an 8 or 9-year-old little girl. And I'm just like, I'm sorry. I did not like the movies after that because of the fact of how they focused on killing a little girl. I couldn't do that no more.
I get it.
At least you're out of the tree.
I could be in no damn tree.
Mm. Also, I like how they're wearing rain jackets and it's not raining.
Well, not anymore. It must have stopped.
Well, I mean, what's the point of wearing a rain jacket if you're in a friggin' Jeep that doesn't have a top on it?
Right.
The voice that he just said, I think this is Gennaro. Like, it sounded like his balls were in a vice grip.
Come on, Jeff.
Oh, smart right there. That's just the sarcasticness of him is just hilarious. Please chance it. She's Sherlock Holmesing this thing. She's actually she's putting it all together.
Oh, shoot.
See, how the hell can you see it from that far up, though?
You're not supposed to. That's why.
Now, the one thing that I did like about HBO in the kind of like the remastering of the Jurassic Park movies is that they actually fixed the audio issue, because when Muldoon actually said they're not here on the VHS, when you can barely hear him say it. Ah, crap.
Bro said, "Help! We gotta go."
Yeah. Now,
Guard.
did you see that they just switched positions? First they were at the paddock, and now they're where the. Yeah, they
Yeah, I
were at
caught
the
that.
where the other car was. First of all, that's why I don't like manual or manual transmissions. Because you can easily have objects are closer than they appear.
He didn't fall off of that. Are you serious?
How the come
How strong
on?
is his neck?
I'm surprised Jeff Goldblum didn't turn into a popsicle stick after his ass went on the fucking transmission.
Right. Well, he gave up. T-Rexes don't give up though.
No, but that's why I don't like manual transmissions, because you can almost easily get outran by a T-Rex.
Right. No, I'm surprised he gave up.
God damn it, Ian. Think they'll have that on the tour.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. That's part of the comic relief of this movie is the humorous little sarcastic remarks that Ian makes. I always loved it.
Come here.
They don't bother me. Oh yeah,
You weren't in the last one. I'm not gonna lie. If I was in a tree with that little accident with the car, that is an amazing shot for ILM, because once again, it's movie magic at this point in time. But this is why this movie was beyond its time, because again, moving to digital and able to make those, basically make dinosaurs come to life again. That's basically what Jurassic Park did. Was they did everything they could to bring these animals back to life, and they did a great. Again, you need to give every little bit of credit to ILM because of the work that they did on this movie. Now, I just saw the stop motion on one of the brachiosaurs.
Oh, you got it right this time.
Yeah, I just saw a little bit of the stop motion on that one. So I guess they used a little bit of stop motion in certain shots. I mean, I don't have a problem with stop motion. I mean, it's beneficial in some shots.
No, it is. You're right.
I wonder where it was poking him.
Huh.
I would tell her I'm going to cash the check that John gave me.
I don't know.
What do you call a blind dinosaur?
I don't know. What do you call my dinosaur?
Do you think Thesaurus? What do you call a blind dinosaur's dog?
You got me.
Do you think Thesaurus Rex?
I'm not gonna lie; those are really bad dad jokes, but they're funny.
Right.
Like it doesn't. No matter how many times you actually watch this movie, it's always funny to hear that, because dad jokes are always funny.
Yes, they are. Oh Lord.
And he just tosses it. Hey, look, merch. You want a Jurassic Park plushie, dude?
I think about Kevin right now.
Bro, look at those water bottles. Oh my god.
Yeah, they don't make them like that no more.
They really don't. I'm not gonna lie, that is a really nice little dining area.
How come he got food but she don't?
Because it's ice cream.
Yeah. That makes sense.
They were all melting. Ooh, a shot of morphine? That's always a nice thing. Oh no, I'm being serious. I've been to the ER plenty of times and know that morphine is one of the greatest things, one of the greatest painkillers in the world.
That's a lot of ice cream.
Yeah, it really is. Like, especially for just like a tour of what, 7 people? Was it 7 people? Yeah, it was 7 people. I think it's funny how he says that he came down, like John Hammond's character came down from Scotland, and yet he's from Yorkshire. Because actually, that's a fun fact. Is they actually a lot of people get people from Yorkshire and Scotland actually confused because their accents are almost exact. But
Where are they?
so Yorkshire's out in England, and I think it's in North England, very close, a little bit closer to Scotland and Ireland, but Scotland has Scotland's not like Ireland. Fun fact about Ireland: Ireland actually has different accents, and you can tell. Talk with people from England, you can actually tell where they're from just by their accent.
That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, because I can tell if someone's from London or if someone's from Nottingham.
Really?
And he's saying Nedry was a bad hire. No shit.
Yeah. Duh.
Anyway, what'd you say before I was saying?
I said that's a pretty cool trick to have.
Oh yeah, because when I was working at Lids at one point down in Arizona, there was someone from England who came in, and I went like this. I'm like, I bet I can guess where you're from. And he's like, all right, you take a shot at it. And because he said that, I was like, you're from Nottingham. He's like, how the hell did you get it right? And I'm just like, because I can tell by your accent. No joke, whenever I do my Irish accent, it's actually buddy of mine who I'm going to be going to go see here in 2024. I'm going to go to Ireland, and I gave him my Irish accent, and he's like, dude, you sound just like someone from Belfast. Spared no expense for ice cream.
Right.
That means he went and bought that Tillamook ice cream.
Tillamook.
Have you actually ever had Tillamook ice cream?
I have not.
I don't know if they sell it there in. Oh wait, no, they should sell it. They should sell it there at Safeway, there in California. But if you ever get the chance, get some Tillamook ice cream, because it's. I don't know what they do with their ice cream, but they make so good. It's a little pricey, but it's good fucking ice cream.
Yeah, it is. Stop.
He's playing tug of war with a fucking dinosaur. Oh God, why did she have to say that? You like cows, huh? I thought you were a vegetarian.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh.
Ew! I don't think she likes cows anymore.
Oh.
Dude, I seriously cannot wait one of these days to go to Hawaii and actually explore like the jungle areas of Hawaii, like the hiking trails and all this stuff, because dude, Hawaii just has some of the most interesting foliage and trees and all of that good stuff.
This is very true.
Not to mention they got volcanoes, so you can actually see a volcano actually erupting. I mean, what are the chances that you'll ever see that in person?
Pretty low.
Hmm. Now, what Alan Grant is saying here about amphibian DNA, about frog DNA, about how certain frogs can actually breed with the same sex is 100% true.
Really? I didn't know that.
Now they say West African, but they actually got the factoids a little bit mixed up. But some species of frogs can actually breed with the same sex of frogs, which is interesting.
I mean, somebody's researching it.
I mean, at least they did their homework.
Right.
Wait a minute. What exactly would this mean?
Ian got the ripped shirt and showing the chest hairs.
Yep. Good old Jeff.
Really? He's been gone for what? The 4-6 hours, and you're just now figuring out that he's not going to come back?
Right.
Apparently, a stagehand for Jurassic Park got a hold of a lot of the merch, a lot of like the coffee cups and a lot of the t-shirts and hats that they wore. And when eBay came along, I think it was about 10 years ago, he sold over 20 pieces of the movie off on eBay, and he made $2.5 million because it was from the movie and people were willing to pay that much.
You would have never heard from me again if I made that much money. that much money that fast, you would have never heard from me again. I'm trying to tell you.
And of course, here comes one of the greatest memes of all time.
Yeah.
System ready. Okay.
Can we get started?
Get it ready.
Right.
And I think it's funny of how Samuel L. Jackson, he's going like this. He's like, "Oh, see, it worked." But he was so against the idea.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think.
Right. What are those?
And Tim's about to tell you, actually. Yeah, Gallimimus. That's exactly what they're called.
Okay, look at them. They're trying.
Meatosauruses. What in the hell kind of scientific term is that?
Meatosaurus?
Meatosauruses, yeah.
I have an idea what they are, but I ain't gonna say it.
Oh God. So fun fact about ILM, they were actually one of the people in ILM actually broke their hand because they were trying to get this motion of Gallimimus running, and they went over like I don't know what it was, but he tripped and broke his hand.
Damn, you hate to see it.
Whoa, goodness. Lunchtime.
Just got caught in the wrong place at the wrong time, baby.
Right?
Keep going, follow me.
Come on.
Mm-hmm. Just keep on moving. A kid, and the kid's just interested in all the blood. What does that tell you?
All right.
Something's wrong.
This is just a delay. That's all major theme parks have delays. When they opened Disneyland in 1956,
Bad comparison.
but John, if the Pirates of the Caribbean breaks down, the pirates will beat the tourists.
See, he just said it. Like that's a terrible comparison.
Right.
Slow down the ride. You know? Well, don't be too hasty. You've only been gone.
He's only been gone how long? Big shotguns. Oh, yeah.
Big shotgun.
Now, this isn't going to be just like switching on the kitchen light, but I think I can.
That's a good That's actually a pretty good comparison.
Right.
By the way, the Spaz 12 for all you Call of Duty people out there. That
Yes,
the
sir. The Spaz 12. You know what it is.
The Spaz 12. Before it became famous on Call of Duty, it became famous because of this fucking movie.
Yes, sir.
And also, by the way, this is the only time I've ever seen the Spaz 9. Like he actually uses the adjustable butt on the Spaz 9. That's the only time you ever see anybody use it.
Right. We about to hunt some dinosaurs.
The bad part is that the dinosaurs are also hunting them.
Oh, Lord.
God damn it. Ugh. That's the only thing that he can give Nedry like credit for is he actually knew not to shut down the raptor cage.
Right.
Looks like a stroll through the park.
We can make it if we run.
We can't. Because we're being hunted.
See?
In the bushes straight ahead. All right.
Come on.
Run.
You can definitely tell he's an experienced hunter.
Yeah.
She can't even
That was not
runs-
good at all.
No, that was not a good take at all because she just like completely forgot that was there.
She said, "Oh." Almost fell over, man. I would have had her redo that. All right, touch this man.
After 20 or 30 feet from the T-junction to the left, I understand how to read a schematic.
That should tell you that it's off.
Yeah, that should tell you right there.
Like seriously?
Oh no, he figured it out.
First of all, I don't think a stick is going to make a big zap. I'm not going to lie. The greatest dad joke in the world.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
It's not funny. No, great.
I don't know about all that. Why would you stick
I don't. I don't know. I would kind of laugh at it just because. Okay, just start climbing. Yeah, just start climbing. But no, I'm being honest. If I actually had gotten tricked like that, even I would have to laugh at it because I'm just like, I need to admit that that was a good joke.
Yeah. I hear you.
This should have been a right turn back there somewhere.
Apparently, he doesn't know how to read a schematic.
Yikes.
Okay, following the pipe.
Timmy, I bet it can climb over the top and get the other side before you can get to the top. Timmy, what's that?
Come on, guys. It's not a race.
I like how he just said, "What would you give me?" I feel like that's just a brother and sister type of rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
Take your time, kid. Find your footing. Find your footing. You can't throw the main switch by hand. You've got to pump up the primer handle in order to get the charge. It's large, flat, and gray.
Alright, here I go, okay? Okay.
She's breathing heavy after pumping. If you didn't say it, I was.
Yeah, you should have. And I'm glad you did.
Well, I mean, it's not on, so just keep, dude, don't hang on to it. Keep climbing down.
Yeah, keep going.
The perimeter fence is the last one.
Right. Keep going.
Now, see, he said to jump that he would catch him, but he backed away on that shot. Oh, boy. Uh-oh.
Oh!
Oh, dear. Oh! I couldn't imagine actually getting zapped with that many volts. I really couldn't.
Ooh.
Oh, my
Watch out.
Lord.
Run.
I'm serious.
Ooh.
Why are you climbing on the fence? Run, you dumb.
Individual.
Run, lady, run.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my. Mr. Arnold is dead. They were originally supposed to show his death, actually. And I'm actually
Pick
kind
that
of glad.
up.
I'm kind of glad they didn't,
Right.
because I feel like it might have been a little bit too brutal for Hollywood at that point. Don't stop. Keep running.
Some people never learn.
Mm-mm. And of course, one of the most famous lines is coming up. And as we see, there you go. He's the only one who's ever used it.
Right. Ooh. Clever girl.
Lunchtime.
Ooh.
That just sucks.
Yeah.
Doing there we go. He did a hell of a job trying to save his life.
Yeah.
You notice the blood around his ears?
Yeah, I did notice it.
I don't understand how that happened.
I think that was from earlier.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, he's just limp in his arms. I mean, can you actually blame him? I mean, you get 100,000 or 10,000 volts through your body as what, an 8 or 9-year-old, and you're just like, I think you're just spent.
Right. You're done.
Oh God. It's chow time.
Look at all that food. You see it?
Yep.
Oh, she got the thing off of her. My man is going to town.
Hey, there you go. I mean, she jumped into his arms like she was she was his wife. Like they haven't seen each other for 10 years.
She's about to be.
Again, I don't understand the blood around the ears. I never understand. I don't because you don't bleed when you get zapped. She's her shaking the jello.
Yeah, but she believing there's a
Oh my
dinosaur,
Lord.
bro.
Yeah. Sure, when in doubt, go hide in the kitchen.
All you have to do is hide in the pantry. That's all they have to do because dinosaurs can't open that. They can smell it, but they can't open it.
Oh God. Sure, just the two raptors.
Yes. Must have figured out how to open doors.
Why? Why did she have to jinx it? I feel like that was just a huge jinx.
But how would they figure that out though? How they figure out how to open doors? That's what I would have done.
Well, I mean, because earlier in the movie they said that they remember where the weak spots in the fence are, and so they keep trying to hit it. So, first of all, why would you design why would you design that Velociraptor to be smarter than the average bear?
Right. Oh, he called his homeboy.
Mm-hmm. No, I wouldn't call that a homeboy because he just tried nipping at him.
Just a little.
Or actually, let's be realistic. It home girl because they're all female.
Oh, right. They are home girls. You're right. Oh, yeah, and you just gotta take that.
This is like the tensest moment in the entire movie.
Right. Oh, Lord.
Oh, come on. Why? God dang it.
See, why could his hand just get stuck there?
Mm-hmm.
See, now put yourself in the fridge.
Once again, you need to give credit to ILM because they did a
Yeah.
great job with these creatures.
No, absolutely.
Now I love I love this part because she's getting in there, but it's a reflection.
Genius.
Stupid fucking lizard.
Yeah.
Cracked his coconut. Cracked her coconut wide open.
See, now
And
at
he's
that point,
he's gonna
you
make
need
a
to
dash
run and
for
close the door.
Yeah, he's making a dash for the fucking freezer.
But you don't close the door. Oh!
Oh my god!
Watch out, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta.
Now the question I have, because there was two left. There were
Right.
two left in this movie. Did that one actually get that other one out of the freezer? Because I'm curious, how the hell would they know how to open the damn door? How would the hell they know how to unlock it?
They wouldn't.
Exactly.
They shouldn't anyway.
So there were 3 raptors instead of 2.
Right. Ooh, I would have.
Oh
I
my
would have
god.
shit.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, I would have just shit a brick.
The way they just know how to use a door handle is nuts.
Now, there's no way that he can hold a door with that strong animal right there. Come on. There's just no way in hell that they can hold that door.
Right.
Oh, come on. How can you not? Oh, for God's sakes. I don't know how she can't get her foot underneath. Like, see?
She had it.
She had it, and how the hell can she not? I don't understand how she couldn't get it. I mean,
Watch
that's
your
just
face, brother.
unbelievable. Ow, that okay, even I gotta admit that having your hands like right between the door, I mean that's got to tickle a little bit.
Right.
Got it.
Ballin'.
Yay!
Now grab the gun just in case.
Exactly. And the look on Hammond's face when that phone rang. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh no!
What did you expect was going to happen? And he fired.
First of all, how the hell could you not hit it?
Right?
God damn! I mean, for God's sakes, I don't have experiences with shock. Okay, that was a very odd angle.
Right. Hey, question: do you think they would have been smart enough to use the ladder?
I want to bet. I want to bet so. But the thing that I have with this is that, look, I don't have experiences with shotguns, but even I know if you're close enough, you're going to hit something. Just like kicking the crap out of the face. Ooh. Hey, get her. Oh, that was too close for comfort. I'm sorry.
Way too close.
That is so disturbing. That like the noise that they make.
Right.
Jesus.
I mean, would you rather they sound like ah? Would you rather
Oh,
sound like that?
why?
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. You just had to.
I'm just saying. There's always worse sounding sounds. You know what I'm saying?
Why do I have a feeling you're going to do it when the T-Rex roars?
No, I'm not.
The fun fact is that he says he's not, but I know him. Ow, that'll hurt a little bit.
Yeah. Look at these bruises and scabs they're getting.
Right?
Those are kind of
Damn. Now, in this situation, I mean, what would you just be thinking? I mean, I would try to start. I would try to keep as much positivity, but I'm just like in this situation, I'd be like, I'm fucked.
Right.
Until that happens. And it's hilarious of how T-Rex and all these, like, the Velociraptors were villains, but the T-Rex is the one that becomes the hero.
Right.
And fun fact, this T-Rex was actually in the Jurassic World movies.
Yeah.
After careful consideration, I've decided not to endorse your park.
And so that's what I understand. I don't understand, what changed? What makes the T-Rex become the hero in all these movies?
Right?
Never understood that. Because, like, my guy, you were just eating them an hour ago. Ah!
No, I see. I knew he was going to do it.
Yeah.
I knew it. I just knew it.
These old ass would not have survived if he was in the trenches.
I'm still wondering what's in Dr. Grant's belt, like that little. I don't know what the hell's in that little pocket. I don't think we'll ever know.
No, we won't.
So think about this. Think about you sinking $1 billion at the time, because $1 billion was, I mean, I don't know what the inflation would be now, but I mean, just think about it. Sinking hundreds of millions of dollars into this park, into designing it. And in just one short day, you're just like, I blew my fortune on this piece of shit.
And I mean, with $1 billion back in the day, the world was yours, and to not have it anymore, that's ass. That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I get it.
You got to turn it down now because I don't want to get hit for copyright or copyright infringement.
I mean, if you want, I can always provide white noise to
No, because I know the noise that you would provide. Are you
sure? I mean, I'd love to help any way I can.
No. I've heard it enough. That is a brilliant ending shot, by the way.
Yeah.
That is an absolute, because I can't tell if it's an actual computer generated image or if it's an actual shot of the helicopter flying across the ocean. I mean, it was just a good ending. I'm not gonna lie.
It was a good ending.
Alrighty, so that is Jurassic Park. And K-Hart, why don't we give our review for this movie? Would you like to start or would you like me to go?
You can go first.
Alrighty, so my thoughts on Jurassic Park is when it came out, it was above its time. ILM did an absolute wondrous job with this movie, because if you actually go back and on YouTube and look at if you actually watch the ILM documentary and you see what they wanted to do originally with the stop motion claymation type of dinosaurs in certain shots, I think people would have been really disappointed. But they go to digital, and this movie was absolutely incredible. Because again, this was just in 1993, this movie was beyond its time. And so at the time, this movie has officially, because it got re-released in theaters, but in the box office, let me see where the original box office was. If I can find, nope, cannot find it. But this movie originally was the highest grossing box office movie of all time. And then the following year, The Lion King absolutely dominated it. But in total, this movie cost $63 million to make. And with the release and the re-release of this movie, so here it is. So in the original worldwide release, the theatrical release, this movie made $914 million worldwide.
That's a lot.
And it actually was, okay, never mind. So this was the highest grossing film, that is, until 1997, until a movie came along in 1997. I will not name that movie, but you know, the fact that this movie got re-released and it barely made $10 million or a little over $90 million is kind of surprising to me, because you figure with a re-release, you know, you figure you make an extra, what, 500, maybe close to $50 million. Right. But this movie has banked a total of $1.046 billion with the re-release and the original release. So my thoughts on this movie is, I'm gonna be 100% honest. It's hard for me not to give this movie a 10, but I'm going to give it a solid 9.6. I'm going to give it a solid 9.6 because there were some little quirks that didn't need to happen. There was, in just like the comic relief was there, but there was a little bit where it didn't need to be.
Okay, I hear you. So you don't know this, but I was telling our audience while you were away for 15 seconds, but this was actually my first ever full viewing of the movie. I've never seen the movie in its entirety. This was my very first time.
Oh, wow. There you go.
Yeah. So whenever I see other Star Wars movies, I'm always kind of lost, but like now it's starting to come together a little bit. I would give this movie a 8.2. The reason being is because the pacing was a little off for me. I thought that
that's fair.
I thought it was kind of fast at certain points, and then got kind of slow. The pacing was just a little all over the place. And like we just talked about, towards the end of the movie, there's no explanation as to why the T-Rex just dominates at the end. There's no explanation. It just happens. And so I don't think now I haven't seen all of the Jurassic Park movies, but I've seen the more recent ones. And that's always what ends up happening, is the T-Rex is the big hero at the end of the day. That's not really explained in this movie, but yet it just keeps happening for another 5 movies. So that kind of messes with me a little bit, because I'm like, there's no build up, there's no nothing.
All right. Well, you know what? I actually like your rating. I like your rating. You said 8.6?
8.2.
8.2? Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? That's fair. That's honestly a fair rating. I mean, in total, I think this movie combined gets a total of 8.6, which is still a good grade out of 10. Because, I mean, look, I mean, don't get me wrong. This is one of the best movies ever made. I think this is one of the greatest Hollywood movies to come out. And it was one of the first ones to get digitalized and all of that good stuff. But it's just, like you said, there were times where it did slow down. That's why it didn't get a perfect 10 from me.
Yeah.
That's why it definitely did not get a perfect 10 from me. But that is going to do it for this episode of BS Commentaries. Next week, we will be watching Lost World Jurassic Park. Not Jurassic Park 2, but Lost World Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
And, K-Hart, I love the fact that we're actually watching this trilogy, because this is, you're watching these movies for the first time. And
which is ironic because I've seen all the newer ones, but all the older ones I haven't seen.
I know.
So,
but I also think it's really cool because the first movie that I got you to watch that you've never seen ever, which was Heartbreak Ridge, and you gave it a really good score last week, which was really good, or a couple weeks ago. So, the fact that, and again, you've actually picked a movie that I never watched with Scott Pilgrim, and I loved it. I mean, I think it's funny of how we pick movies that we've never seen before, and we just love it. There's only one movie though that I would suggest that you would never watch. We all know the name of the movie. We're not going to discuss it, but it's just I would need to pay you $5,000 just to watch that movie.
You better start that GoFundMe because it ain't happening otherwise. No, so what I will say on a serious note is that there's just a lot of movies, and it's hard to watch every single one that comes out. So like, it's definitely understandable how you've never seen not Jurassic World, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, and how I've never seen Heartbreak Ridge. Some of these movies either outdate us, or we just never got around to it. So like, I get it; it makes perfect sense. So
definitely,
yeah.
Alrighty, that is gonna wrap it up with me and K-Hart. Like I said, we will see you next Wednesday on, I want to say, the same time. If not, we'll move it to 7:00. We always, both me and K-Hart, we always text each other if we're not going to make it. So we always make sure to schedule it in that point of view. But K-Hart, I loved the fact that you got to watch this movie in its entirety for the first time. And I am saying that is cut, wrap,